Hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. Welcome back to Let's Play Mario and Luigi Dream Team. In the last episode, we learned about the King of Bats and Tazba and the demise of the Pillow Kingdom. And we've also learned that our best bet to finding Princess Peach is to find the Elder Pillow Eldream at Mushrise Park. But first, we need to escape from this underground area, so let's continue making our way forward and finding a way out of this ancient area full of creepy spiders and stuff. Get! I don't want to fight you today. I don't need to fight you. I have no need for this nonsense. Some items over here, including a nut. In case you guys haven't actually, since I haven't talked about items yet in a while, in case you guys are wondering, nuts will restore 15 HP to both bros. Obviously, the mushrooms will restore a bit more. Syrup jars will restore a BP if we need them, and so on and so forth. That's really all we have for now. But that's what the nuts do. Just a refresher in case you guys forgot from before, because the nuts have been a staple of the Mario Luigi series. Why nuts? I don't know. It's a little nuts of them to use nuts, but hey, nuts to them, I guess. That was dumb. Hey, there's a pipe! That might be our way out, but unfortunately we first have to go and, well, we have to go ahead and use this pillow first. So we will do just that, and, well, we shall head back into the dream world, and from here, we'll have a bit of a quest to go on. To rescue yet our third and final pillow for the area, because as you remember, the collection area, it actually mentions that there are only 3 pillows in Pillow Castle. This is the third one, so we'll have 100% of the pillows in the Pillow Castle area. As you can see, the Nightmare Chunk, a huge solitary Nightmare Chunk, and a huge fan as well. But unfortunately, this is it's just a smidgen too big for us to get through. It's a little bit of a trippy area because there's blocks in the foreground, there's blocks in the background. It's kind of hard to tell which blocks are on our plane of existence and which aren't, but for now we can just progress forward and go from there. I'm gonna land on the enemy. That's okay, I guess a little bit of experience won't hurt anyone. So we'll go ahead and do this fight. Always a good idea to use your badges right before you get another stock of badges so you don't waste them. As you can see, I managed to get myself a little bit of extra healing. I get the badge right back, and we're back to resetting to get our third badge once again. So, all fine and dandy. I don't know, maybe it might be worth fighting a few extra enemies along the way here just to get a little bit of extra experience since, you know, I will need that experience eventually. I don't want to get 200 level in hard mode because that would be bad, but then again, I feel like I can just sort of break the game and make it work. I don't necessarily want to overlevel unless I absolutely have to. So that's sort of the plan here. This guy down here we pretty much need to fight because he's just going to get in our way. Because as you can see, the blow those blocks out here, but he's going to get in our way if we don't. So we're just going to go ahead and fight him. 2 of them this time. Clever, clever. We keep getting a lucky hit just murdering those guys right away. So that's why I'm not too concerned about levels right now, because I'm still like one-shotting pretty much any enemy. Heck, I kill people with my first strike right now. It's kind of silly. So power-wise right now, I'm pretty good to go. Huzzah! The battle has been won. Excellent. So, as you can see, we make our way down. Oh, by the way, well, now he's attached to it. I was gonna say we haven't actually shown off that how the curved arrow works when Luigi isn't in a thing, but we'll get to that eventually. Let's go ahead and blow out all these question mark blocks, as many as we can here, and they'll just have 1 coin apiece. But hey, 1 coin. Actually, no, that's a lie, because some of these definitely have more than 1 coin. But more importantly, they'll serve as a platform for us to get over to the side again. Kind of interesting how they're using these question mark blocks as not only a source of income, but a source of platforming as well. Kind of clever. But while he's down here, there were some things up there as well that we can do with the fan. So we will go ahead and do that. Hello, Mr. Guy. Obviously, if you get into a fight while he's in... Actually, have I done a fight while he's in Luigi area work? I don't think I have. Basically, Luigi will still be there, but I'm not sure if he actually... Does he exit out of the Luigi area work or not? I forget. Let's find out. I'm using this as an excuse to basically get a little bit of extra EXP grinding on the side here, so... Huzzah. Alright, so does this interrupt the Luigi area work? The answer is no. So battles will not interrupt the Luigi area work. Now, I was actually curious. I wasn't entirely 100% sure of the answer there, but there we go. And like I said, an excuse to grind a little bit extra experience, just so I can stay on top of levels. It is a good idea to actually do battles on occasion, especially when I'm in hard mode. If I wasn't in hard mode, I wouldn't care as much. But I am in hard mode, and I want to make the... Oh! Rude. I can just say screw it and head back this way, though. So, ha! Nuts to you. I've done enough battles for now, so we're gonna skip the rest of these. And now that this is over here, we can climb over this way, get a mushroom. Was it worth all the effort? I'm not so sure about... Oh, I fell all the way down here. Well, now I'm just wasting time like a moron. Although, honestly, this would probably be a shorter episode anyway, because thinking about we're actually about to exit the underground right now, but we can do some stuff in the new area for a little bit as well. So, no harm, no foul, I suppose. This will just take you back up to the top for you to get that item, but I don't care anymore. We're heading this way. We already took that path. Hello, you're going to be tough to jump up. Well, I'm not jumping over you if you head to the left. You fooled me. That's a tough jump when there's a ceiling like that. Whatever, more experience. Ooh! We got a rare drop, we got some discount boots. So that is the rare drop of the drum, but they can occasionally drop boots. They're worth 100 coins, I believe, to sell. So, and I'm not sure if they're strong. I don't think they're stronger than the so-so boots. I think the so-so boots will be better, but they're still worth money. So if you want to get the master badge, those are the things you have to grind basically and get lucky with if you're going to get the master badge before you head here. Is it stronger? It is 3 power weaker than the so-so boots. So indeed, I do not need to have it. So cool. That actually, gosh darn it! Stop moving to the left every time. Ah! I didn't want to grind this much. Oh, whatever. It's free experience. Alright, that's enough shenanigans for now, I think. We've done a lot of unnecessary fighting, but hey, it pretty much has almost got us an entire extra level here, which, like I said, I won't complain about, the prospect. Oh! I am actually full of mushrooms! So that's a remnant of hard mode, by the way. You can actually, you have limited inventory space, basically. You can only hold 10 of each item. So that's the first time I've actually seen that, because I've never actually I've just gotten so many extra mushroom drops. There, I skipped a battle for once. I've gotten so many extra mushroom drops at this point. Actually, hang on, I want to show something off here. So like I've mentioned before, if you press the curved arrow when there's now Luigi ordinary work, he'll basically zoom back to where you are using that. So if he was somewhere else, come over here. No! Well, this is my fault for backtracking. Oh, there's 3? Okay, well, hey, there we go. I actually show up a different formation sometimes. You can fight 3 of these guys at one time. That's annoying. Huzzah! Holy crap, I've literally almost gotten a full level up in this episode just from extra... I was like, I'm gonna do a few extra battles. It's gonna be okay. So, as you can see, if I leave Luigi there, he actually will be brought back up to where we are. So, it is basically a return Luigi sort of thing. There we go. Finally demonstrated. It'll actually become really useful in the future, but now you can put him into this giant fan. And, well, what happens if we blow the fan? There we go. Took a little bit of extra nose scratch in there. But he pretty much destroys the world! So the entire area is now been destroyed. So we can't actually head back up to the top unless we backtrack the other way, which we can do. It's easy enough. But now we break the pillow, or the nightmare chunk. We rescue the pillow. And we can make our way out of the underground finally. So, hooray for us! That only took how many extra battles? At least I'm not gonna have to worry too much about being behind on experience now. That certainly helped with our getting close to leveling up again. I'm okay with that. It's fine to get a little bit of extra experience here. It'll help us in the long run more. Levels are definitely important in hard mode. Definitely important. Alright, so he's freed at last. We've pretty much established that we need to talk to Eldream. It's a thing we're gonna have to do. There's no avoiding it. That's what someone said? Weird. So, let me guess. Perhaps you should talk to the Elder? Oh no, he actually knows some information. Dreams Deep. A mystical place in the dream world, apparently. So basically, she's trapped in Dreams Deep. But how do we get to Dreams Deep? Well, hopefully the Elder will know more about that, right? That's gonna be our answer. deep. It's basically the deep sleep of the subconscious, the dream. Even Dreambird doesn't know if he's been there before. It's a mysterious section of the dream world that even the pillows know little about. And that's where she's trapped. Well, go find Eldream, basically. He might know how to enter it. So once again, our goal remains the same, heading to Mushrise Park and finding Mr. Eldream here. So, let's head to the ground level. Let's go to Mushrise Park. That's our goal for now. So, hello, Mr. Guy. Yeah, we're gonna go to ground level. There's nothing important over here. Nope. All right, double checking before I head out of the area. Let's head up to the top, but you can actually use the circle pad to change your destination. So we're gonna have to left first because there's some items up here, and items are good. In fact, you get some candy up here, which we haven't seen candy yet. Candy is basically heals HP and BP at the same time, which is kind of useful if you need the extra BP. BP will be relevant very soon. Anyway, we got one of these things to hit. Darn it, I'm trying to like psych them out here, and that failed miserably. Oh well, bring up to the right now. To the right. And the pipe will lead us out of the underground finally. It only took, what, 2.5 episodes? Geez, there's an item back here, though, so come over here to grab some extra coins. How many coins do I have, actually, now at this point? I have, 504, so if we sell those discount booths, we actually could afford the Master Badge. Except because the bridge is out, we're not going to be able to head back there for quite some time. Alas, 'tis true. But what can you do? As you can see, the bridge is still out. We can't just jump down the pit again. That would be unsafe. One could die from a fall of that height, unless you're the Mario Bros, apparently. Then it doesn't matter. But here we go! We've finally made it to Mushrise Park. If you see on the map, by the way, anytime you go through a yellow sort of area, you're actually entering a whole new area. Hello! The wind feels like poop today. Cool. Cool story, bro. So we're talking about we're trying to find some information on Eldream, but, no, I don't want to be travel buddies with you. You smell funny. It's true. I'm sorry, Toad. There'll be plenty of platforms like this. By the way, we aren't going to be able to jump high enough to get those yet, so we're going to have to backtrack for those at some point. We can kind of explore this area before we head further south. There's a few things blocked off over here. And if you actually head to the left, you're actually going to be entering yet another new area, based on, as you can see, based on the yellow. Yellow means you're entering in a new area, basically. So going through this yellow path, we'll actually end up in a place called, I believe it'll actually show up on our collection screen now. Yeah, we're now in Wakeport. So, and also we're in Mushrise Park. Mushrise Park has 5 pillows to find. So, we'll hopefully find a few of those along the way. But first, we're gonna go ahead and mosey around this area. As you can see, there's not much we can get here at this point. Most of the things are blocked off with certain things, and we'll have to come back when we have different abilities in order to make this work, but we cannot for now. But it's still worth a quick jaunt over here just to see what's going on, and I guess see the game's excuse for why we can't skip areas of sorts. You know, they always have their convenient plot reasons. But yeah, we can't really do much over here. We don't really have the necessary field abilities to do so. We can still get some coins over here, which this is a 5 for. It's actually pretty good for coins here. So we'll definitely get a lot of these coins here. And unfortunately, there's not going to be much for us to buy anytime soon, but those coins that we're saving up will be useful. As you can see, that's pretty much all we can do over here for now. Can we go in? Nope! Alas, there has been a bit of a blockage. So, no entering Wakeport yet. Which one? This one over here? Hi there, kids! Hey, kids! Hey, kids! Wanna see some magic? Dokapon Kingdom reference. So yeah, I was hit by a big storm apparently, and the entrance is damaged, and these little toad guys, or, well, shell-top guys they're construction workers. Hello. Yeah, sorry. Who tell? Really? Who tell? Really? Really? Okay, sure. Apparently that's just peachy. So yeah, not really much we can go. Unfortunately, Mushrise Park is the only place we can go to. We cannot do any sort of sequence breaking. I talked to you already. Blah blah blah. Yeah, it's busted. Toad, don't go there. It's too bad. Anyway, we head down here. Yoshi's. There's apparently a bunch of spinning things. This park seems to be powered by wind turbines of sorts. Yoshis, of course, are Yoshis. They're dumb. They don't have a clue what's going on. They just care about food and sleep. They're like a dog that can talk, which is kind of funny because they're kind of like whatever. There's this item on the ground, though. It's kind of just going to give you a little brief introduction to the fact that they have these sort of mobile shops that we can go, shell hutches, they're called. But the place is windy. He's lost all of his merchandise. What a fool. He's found all of it, though. At this point, we can head over here and go shopping if you so choose. There are a few new items here, but nothing worth buying for now because I want to sort of stockpile coins a bit more. And we're still going to get a better pants for Luigi soon for free. So I'm just going to wait till that happens. It'll happen before the boss, and that's what's important. As long as you get the equipment upgrade before the next boss, I think that's the most important thing. Also, Pilates. You can sip them to heal yourself. So basically, we'll get a free sample now to heal our HP and BP to full, but from now on it'll cost 10 coins. So you can spend 10 coins whenever you go to one of these shell hutches to get yourself back to full HP. Always handy if you're feeling the burn a little bit. Also because, you know, the BP actually... BP doesn't actually go up when you level up, so it's a good way to recover your BP from that. Or just your BP in general, so... basically, there's 3 types of equipment. You have wear, you know, your pants, your gloves, and your accessories. Unfortunately, we only have 1 gear slot right now. That'll change soon enough, but, so we can only really wear pants. Pants are your source of defense, so the most important. Gloves and accessories will just tweak your stats in other ways, so it's worth having the pants. You need the defense. The Pilates here if you need it, but it's 10 coins. I'm not gonna waste my coins. New stuff to buy here is mostly just this, the cozy wear here. Is an actual increase, a pretty good increase, actually, for Luigi, and also it increases your defense whenever you take damage. That being said, especially in hard mode, you don't want to be taking damage to begin with. You can also check your details, by the way, to show the thing. The expert wear does increase defense the more expert challenges we do. So later in the game, actually, the expert wear is going to be incredibly powerful, but for now, it's pretty weak. I'm not going to buy the cozy wear because there's not really a reason to. Because, like I said, we'll get better pants soon enough. And what kind of boots does Luigi have? He's so-so boots. It's an increase of 3. It's not worth 200 coins. So at this point, we can sell... okay, the discount boots aren't 100, they're 50. So we can sell the one that we got from the enemy. It's worse than anything else we have. I'm not going to sell anything unique. The picnic wear is also worse than the expert wear currently, so there's no reason to wear that. So we're up to, you know, 650 coins of sorts. It's not too shabby. What do you have in terms of items? Have we checked your items yet? Oh, he also has these thick gloves, by the way. That will be... It's basically an increase of defense. What are the details of it? It's basically a 5 defense, but it's in the glove slot, not the pants slot. If we once we get the next equipment slots, there's gonna be better stuff to get, but we could technically put that there for extra defense. But since we don't have an extra slot, there's no reason to have that. Item-wise, does he have anything new or exciting? He doesn't really. Okay. That's all for that shop. We still have some extra time in this video. Let's head down to Let's head down to Mushrise Park and sort of set up the plot here. So, we got a guy here. He's gonna be our new, he's gonna be the character of Mushrise Park, you know, because every area in an RPG has its own kind of story. But the windstorm apparently blew rocks everywhere as well. Apparently they had a pretty pretty disaster lately. Epic windstorms blowing rocks down, and he's a very tough boss, basically, or his supervisor. So he wants this guy to clear up all the rocks by sundown. A very harsh boss. He really cares about his park, but doesn't necessarily care as much about the employee. He also has a very New York or Boston accent. Who dis? Who's dis? I don't know, I imagine having a very New York or Bostonish sort of accent. Bastin. I gotta stop breaking these boulders up. I can't do an accent on command. I'm terrible. Whoa! Hello, Starlo. You came out of my pants again. A special pillow. Well, I mean, he is the supervisor of the park. He would know about these pillows, I suppose. These stone pillows. Which, why would you ever sleep on a stone pillow? That sounds incredibly uncomfortable, but he actually apparently has it. Well, that's convenient. Can we sleep on that pillow for a second here? Save the world, or at least a princess. You can save an ancient civilization. Come on, just let me have the pillow. He apparently just loves that pillow so much. It's a very historical pillow. Isn't it made out of rock, though? Does not seem like you would have fun sleeping on a rock. Unfortunately, this guy's a bit of a jerk. He, in typical Mario and Luigi fashion, is going to cause chaos and drama. He runs away. He has no intention of giving up his favorite pillow. So we're gonna have to chase down this guy. Boss Brickle is his name, by the way. Get it, Brick, because he's a thing. I don't know if they told his name. They'll tell it soon. No, it's Boss Brickle, basically. And he's kind of a jerk, and we're gonna have to chase him down. Oh, sudden tornado out of nowhere breaks the wind turbine. And I thought the wind turbine, well, first of all, it breaks off the pedals. One ends up on top of that rock out of our reach. The other one just sort of floats off into the distance. And stabs a guy, apparently. Sounds a little painful. And with that, the fountain stops working. Apparently these flowers need water 24/7 because without the water, they just instantly shrivel up. Basically disaster. Now we can't follow Boss Brickle, but there were did you see what I saw there, guys? I saw hammers. Could it be time for us to finally get our next set of weapons? The hammer? Perhaps it is. But we're going to be doing all of that next time, because without these flowers, we can't get up here. It's a very strange set of circumstances. But as you can see, we can't really do much without the ability to break these rocks. Perhaps we need some hammers here of sorts. There we go, Boss Brickle. That's his name. Get it? It's Brick. He's a brick. It's a thing. He's big on green energy and all that stuff, but he's kind of a jerk. Okay, Mr. Bean Bean guy. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take care of that next episode, guys. Getting those hammers, breaking the rocks, and starting the chase on Boss Brickle. In case you're curious, by the way, if you try to head down here, alas, there is nowhere we can go here for now. So just figure out, just getting a little bit of the fluff out of the way so we can get right into Mushrise Park next episode, guys. But we'll go ahead and just quickly talk to these guys. Big flowers and a fountain. Oh man, the Yoshis want fruit as always. You taking a picture? Yeah, it's kind of hard to take a picture of a moving object like that. Oh, toads and their tourism, it's totally a thing. Did I talk to you? Were you the one who talked about, like... Yeah, okay, thanks, Toad. You're helpful as always. So, we start our adventure in Mushrise Park next episode. Oops, I didn't mean to go up there. Whatever. We start our adventure in Mushrise Park next episode, guys. Getting ourselves some hammers, perhaps. Fixing the fountain and hunting down Boss Brickle. This is LuckySevenDX signing out. See you all in the next one. Bye-bye.